The forgetful frog was on the grass of a rich man's lawn. He sat very still. He was looking. There was not much thought going on. He was just looking, not at anything. With his eyes wide open, he was just looking. If you'd seen him, you'd think he was deep in thought about a fly that he would catch unawares, or maybe a juicy worm. But no. There was nothing going on in his head, not because he was just a frog. That would be very humanist of you. Frogs think all the time. About water, textures of the ground, or the odd sexy Prince Charming fantasy. But no, this frog was so empty. Not depressed. Or ill. He was just sitting there. Thinking about nothing. He wasn't bothered about being eaten by a bird, a snake, or a rodent. He was just doing nothing. He was not even reacting to the weather, cold or hot, it made no difference. This lawn was so big and the frog so small. All was still. Everything was so still, nothing at all moved, there was not a sound. This went on for some days, months, years. The days would come and go, and nothing would happen. Not a shift in his thought or a twitch in his eye. I was mesmerized by his life. I would myself sit there in my comfy chair and just watch him doing nothing. While doing nothing myself, I wondered at times whether there was someone watching me, watching him, and also themselves thinking about nothing. The possibility didn't break mine or the frog's nothingness. How could it? Because for sure if there was someone watching me, watching him, thinking of nothing, then they might just wonder who was watching them and why they thought of nothing too. I suppose the tunnel could continue the other way. Maybe the frog wasn't watching nothing but instead himself watching something that was thinking of nothing, and so, the situation continued, well, forever. I need to stop here. Because by now, for sure you must be wondering, what the hell is this all about? But I can't help you, can I? Because you're not thinking about anything, you're just watching me or the frog. You should be careful about that. Someone may think you're a boring picture and throw you out or change your frame for a more interesting image. Just then, the frog suddenly turned. I say turned, he sort of jumped backwards and landed on his back temporarily. He adjusted himself as tidy frogs do. He twitched a little and decided his time was up, and he promptly died. I'd like to tell you there is a moral to this story, but there isn't. I'm just a bit forgetful. But don't worry, it's nothing serious. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.